From the art on the walls to the drinks and even the cups they're served in, Starbucks has changes in the works. So what can you expect with your coffee in 2024? Here's everything you need to know. When you think of Starbucks, you'll likely think of it as a global brand. And it is. Of Starbucks' 38,000 locations, more than 20,000 are international. Still, the brand sees big potential for growth. It plans to have 35,000 international locations by 2030, for a total of 55,000 storefronts overall. That means Starbucks will need to open about 8 stores every single day. But you might not see an extra Starbucks popping up in your neck of the woods. The company is currently focused on international markets. They have big plans for China, with plans for approximately 9,000 storefronts there by next year. As of late 2023, there were 6,800 Starbucks locations in China, scattered across 800 cities. Starbucks also has big plans for Southeast Asia, India, and Latin America. And with all that growth, the company will substantially increase its already sizable earnings. Starbucks baristas have been making headlines over the last few years. Since 2021, Starbucks employees have been fighting to unionize, and Starbucks corporate has done everything possible to stop them. The National Labour Relations Board is handling 100 cases against the company, which has punished pro-union employees by reducing employee hours and even closing stores completely. As of late 2023, only a few hundred Starbucks locations managed to unionize. On a positive note, Starbucks has agreed to meet with union reps to discuss, among other things, pay increases.
I am necessary. I have been working here during the pandemic, and I am of value, so yes, we should start a union.
In 2024, Starbucks employees will see a significant pay raise. Through its triple-shot reinvention growth plan, the company will essentially double its employees' hourly income from 2020 to 2025 by raising hourly wages as well as offering employees more hours. But what does that look like? As of January 2024, Starbucks has increased most employees' hourly wages by a minimum of 3%, although raises for newer employees will be delayed. Workers who've been with the company longer may see salary boosts of up to 5%. Your favourite Starbucks barista isn't only enjoying a pay raise this year, though. The company is also making an effort to improve employee benefits overall. In November 2023, they announced that they would be offering even more, quote, industry-leading benefits, even citing a study that showed Starbucks offers higher value benefits for its hourly employees than 50 other US brands. So what do these benefits include, beyond just the higher pay they promised employees in 2024? Well, starting in February 2024, Starbucks will allow employees to begin accruing vacation time after 90 days of employment. The company also said they'd make an effort to consider employees' work-life balance with what it calls partner-centric scheduling. The way it works is, employees provide management with their preferred minimum and maximum number of work hours so that managers can schedule those employees accordingly, as much as possible. Already, Starbucks employees receive annual stock allotments, but the company is expanding what it calls financial wellness benefits by offering a banking card to employees that will come with no fees or interest. Lastly, Starbucks said it's looking into ways to offer more career mobility through credential and certification programs, though specifics were not immediately announced. Maybe you love a lot about Starbucks, but there's also a lot you don't love, namely how inefficient actually getting your order can be. You wait in line, you place your order, maybe answer a few clarifying questions, and then wait, and wait, and wait until your order is finally ready. Whether it happens in the drive-thru or in the physical store, the experience can take far longer than expected, leaving you late for work or wherever you're headed to next. This can be chalked up to a number of issues. Starbucks does, of course, offer near-endless drink options.
Today, Starbucks says they make more than 170,000 different varieties of drinks.
Beyond that, the menu items contain a wide variety of ingredients that require baristas to perform many more functions than just pouring drip coffee into a cup, unless, of course, drip coffee is your go-to order.
Can I get a tall chai?
And a large black coffee.
A what?
And customers frequently tweak menu items or come up with so-called secret menu items all on their own, essentially crafting custom drinks. Add to that the numerous ways you can now order your Starbucks drinks, including in person and on the app, and you leave plenty of room for inefficiency. Luckily, Starbucks is promising to become more efficient as it reinvests in its employees. How exactly Starbucks plans to do this is a bit vague, but we can only hope their reinvestment means shorter wait times, more accurate orders, and a process that's a little kinder to the baristas on the front lines. Starbucks brings back favourite seasonal beverages year after year, along with routinely and reliably introducing new seasonal offerings every few months. While some of these become favourites and are then added to the annual rotation, others make a brief but unremarkable appearance and then disappear for good. For winter 2024, not to be confused with the 2023 holiday season, Starbucks introduced some brand new offerings, including the iced hazelnut oat milk shaken espresso that combines blonde espresso with hazelnut syrup and oat milk. So far, the reviews for the new drink are a mixed bag. One Redditor said, "It tastes like my medicine cabinet with a splash of oat milk." They weren't the only ones to say the drink had a medicinal note, not unlike cough syrup. But there are others who have been more generous with their appraisal. One Redditor liked the strong hazelnut flavour, writing, "I think it tasted nicely nutty and a little herbal." The general consensus is that the hazelnut syrup packs a punch. New food is on the winter menu as well, including a potato, cheddar and chive bake that's a little like a breakfast casserole. There's also a vanilla bean custard Danish to satisfy your sweet tooth. If you're actively trying to reduce the number of single-use plastics in your life, or you hate all the waste that comes with ordering at fast food restaurants and coffee chains, then you're going to love this new development coming from Starbucks. As of January 2024, you can ask for your drink to be served in your own personal coffee cup, and it can really be any cup that you own. It doesn't need to be a Starbucks-branded reusable mug or thermos. You'll have this option whether you order in-store, at the drive-thru, or in the app, making Starbucks the very first national brand in the country to offer this sustainably focused option. Making the deal even sweeter, if you bring your own cup, Starbucks will give you a 10-cent discount and Starbucks rewards points. All you have to do is give your personal cup to the barista when you place your order, or when you arrive to pick it up, if you ordered through the app. The barista will use the special contactless vessel to hold your cup for hygiene purposes. They'll make the drink in your cup and return it to you. The only thing Starbucks asks is that you make sure your mug is clean before you bring it in. As part of its efforts to better support its employees and enhance the employee experience, Starbucks is introducing another new activity for employees in 2024, the North America Barista Championship.
I'm an artist, and coffee is my canvas.
The company has hosted barista championships in other regions around the globe since 2013, but this will be the first in North America. So what is it? According to Starbucks, the championship will include thousands upon thousands of employees. In fact, one person from every Starbucks location in the US and Canada will participate. Participating employees will be chosen by the end of February. Then, in March, they will compete against other baristas in their region in a battle that includes tasting, brewing, and testing on Starbucks law. In April, the regional winners compete again, showing off their skill at making classic Starbucks beverages, but they'll also have to present judges with a beverage of their own creation. From there, there's another regional competition in May. Then, in June, the finalists compete for the championship. The week-long final competition will include career advancement opportunities, and the winner will receive a trip to Costa Rica. When Starbucks first introduced the Oleato in early 2023, it was a big deal. Olive oil in your coffee. Stalwart Starbucks fans didn't know whether to be excited or appalled. Some reviewers liked the Oleato, but some customers soon discovered that the drink had a laxative effect. The mixed reviews didn't stop Starbucks though. At first, the drink was only available in Italy. Then it was slowly rolled out to other locations on a limited basis. It showed up in the United States in March 2023 and in Japan in April 2023. Oleato beverages are now available in the United States, Canada, Japan, Italy, London and Paris. In 2024, Starbucks is bringing more for Oleato fans to love, with new drink offerings available as of January 30th. There's a new Oleato Golden Foam Ice Shaken Espresso with toffee nut, an Oleato Cafe Latte with oat milk, and new Oleato Golden Foam beverages. However, while the new Oleato drinks may excite some Starbucks fans, some baristas aren't quite as thrilled, and they've taken to Reddit to air their grievances. One barista posted that the Oleato worries them. They receive very few orders for the drink and even have difficulty giving away free samples. They wrote, "The best reaction I've seen in real life is that it's surprisingly okay." Other baristas commented on the Reddit post mentioning a similar lack of interest in their locations. On the other hand, another Redditor said the Oleato's appeal all comes down to the individual drink, writing, "Go in with an open mind and think of creative ways to make it taste good." If you're a frequent Starbucks customer, then you're probably enrolled in Starbucks Rewards. And if you're not, you should be. The rewards program allows you to pay through the app and earn rewards points, called stars, that you can then redeem for free food and beverages. For example, 25 stars is enough to add a free drink customization to your order, which would normally incur an extra charge. Once you start getting into hundreds of stars, you can redeem those stars for drinks, food, and merch. Depending on how you pay for your Starbucks orders, you'll receive either 1 or 2 stars for every dollar you spend. Now, Starbucks is enhancing Starbucks rewards with the goal of enticing a whopping 75 million customers to sign up for the rewards program. Starbucks plans to bring on new rewards partners and hints at a financial institution and hospitality brand that have both agreed to come on as partners in the first half of 2024. Currently, Starbucks is partnered with Delta, so you can earn Delta Sky Miles while you earn stars and earn more stars overall on the days you fly with Delta. It's safe to assume that future brand partnerships will work the same way. The last change you can expect to see at Starbucks in 2024 is the artwork on the walls. If you've never paid much attention to the decor in your neighborhood Starbucks, it might be time to take a closer look, as Starbucks recently announced the new Starbucks Art Prize. Each year, Starbucks will select a visual artist to feature in its stores. The artist will receive a $1 million sponsorship as part of the deal. According to a LinkedIn post by Starbucks CEO Laxman Narasimhan around the time of the announcement, the artist must be a newer or emerging artist with a novel perspective. A panel of judges will choose the winner. The initiative will also choose 5 emerging architects to design 5 new Starbucks locations. And a Starbucks Scouted program will bring emerging musical talent to the Starbucks in-store soundtracks. All of these efforts are part of the company's growing focus on community and bringing the artistic elements of Starbucks culture to the forefront.